King. Sir King. Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? Thank y'all for being here. You can be anywhere, but you chose to be here, so I'm truly grateful and thankful. What's up, Black Pearl? Tanya McNeil. What's up, Robbie? How you doing? What's up, Cheryl? The spoiler Burnett. Cheryl, I did watch the NCAA. That was a good game versus Auburn versus I forgot who they played, but I'm glad that guy who hurt his arm. I thought he was gonna have another Willis Reed, but he hurt his arm and he was left, and then he came back. I thought that was pretty cool that he was able to contribute and not try to do that for showmanship. Because a lot of athletes try to come back for showmanship, but he actually did produce. So that was a pretty cool game to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. What's up, Detach Myself? Thank you for detaching yourself from reality and being here. I have a lot of things to discuss tonight, so let's get right into it. I had to go to the bougie gym today. Everything was cool and copacetic there. I was calm. The other knucklehead who looked like a cactus with wild hair, he was on good behavior today. And like I said, I was very cognizant to not be belligerent today. So I got a good workout, got a good cardio. I was really happy. It was just this one guy. He was like a space cadet. He's got to be the most oblivious person I've ever played with. Like his man, I don't know how to explain it to y'all, but like his man, I picked up my man. His man kind of drifted off to the left, right? And this dude, he didn't even go and go get him. It was like once his man stopped in front of my man, he stopped and then continued. I was like, dude, you got to be. I don't know if he got ADD. I was just like, dude, you are an astronaut. You really are. But other than that, and then for some reason they would not pass through the ball today. I was like, wow, y'all not. I asked the guy, do I have on my shirt, do not pass to me? They would not pass. I was like, what the hell is going on? But nonetheless, like I said, I was cool and copacetic. I got my workout in. There was this one guy at the gym that was just torturing everybody. He was good. He was really good. So I'm not going to take nothing from that. But it was just like I said, I went there to get my cardio and I fulfilled my mission, and I'm pretty pleased about that. So, I can't complain. What you say, baddest MF? I know you want Messi, right? Hey, what's up, Philly T? How you doing? What's up, Tay Bay? Tay Bay, what's going on? Are you detached from talking about you? I'm still thinking about it as I'm introducing y'all to, because I'm a little bit perturbed right now. What's up with Tanya Jones? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. With Tanya. Okay, so let's get into it real quick. What I don't like is that I can't ask questions. Like, how are y'all gonna sit up here and tell me not to ask questions? While everybody else get to ask questions, but I can't ask questions. Now, how long ago did Vegas happen and I stayed on mute and I kept it cute and I didn't say nothing? And if you want to know what really galvanized all this again, was Lemon making that community post talking about I'm a hater. Hater of what? You ain't done shit to hate on. Like I hate when people say, "Oh, he jealous." Jealous of what? Hating on what? They took down your page. You had to go and beg them not to take you out the game. That ain't never happened to me. I ain't never have to go groveling over to somebody to beg them to relinquish a strike on my page. So jealous of what? I've had interviews with real life people that done something like who have a presence in this world, not only in this virtual space. I've taken people off an application that they were accustomed of getting monetary funds for and took them over to another application. You haven't done that? Jealous of what? So I get kind of bewildered when people start saying you jealous of what? I've made merchandise. I've showed people how to be an entrepreneur by capitalizing on their name, likeness, and image. You ain't doing that. Of what? So that's what gets me when people say, "Oh, you're jealous." He's not jealous of what? Of what? I don't get it. Yeah, C-Mac TV. Of what? I've like rebranded myself 3 times. I went from Avatar Nation, Tofu Alley, Sir King, two Tofu Alley pages, like, and still maintain my relevancy. Of what? Like jealous of what? And then the thing is, you gotta go to people who don't even like you and beg them for mercy. So let's get into it real quick. So what really started all this was him appearing on Jay Wilson a couple of days ago. And they start going into the same thing over. And I'm like sitting here, he's going in depth about these telling these lies. And every time he lies, it's just it's irksome. It's like, why are you sitting up here lying again? Like, why can't you just sit up here and say, "Oh, I don't choose to comment about that. I don't want to speak about that," and keep it moving? Because now you've got people who really support you repeating the stuff that you saying that's a lie. So let's just get into it real quick, like I already said. Because I saw a lot of people coming at me at YTC talking about me to stop and don't do it and don't do all that shit. No, no, no. Don't tell me to stop and don't do nothing. Because to be honest, Lemon didn't show none of the behavior that he's showing now. As far as I know, Lemon didn't lie, Lemon didn't, like this Lemon that y'all seeing is a person that I don't know. I'm serious. From the disrespect to the people on the panels to what y'all these play running. It is like, where did this person come from? So I'm kind of numb to the fact because y'all like, oh no, y'all brothers and you don't do that and y'all, but that's not the person who sat next to me for 3, 4 years. So every time y'all tell me that, I'm like, no, shut up, because that's not the person that sat next. What y'all seeing now is not the person who sat next to me like that. Right? Unless that was a whole facade. And then the reason why I hopped on YTC panel was because I wanted to ask Shakim a question. Now I couldn't stand Shakim when he came around because he's another prolific liar. Y'all up there talking about, oh, that man gonna be in the Cardi B video and all this, and he gonna be in the BET Awards. And I'm like, y'all really entertaining this lie? So I couldn't stand him for the same thing now that Lemon doing. So I got tired of sitting up here mentally draining myself of figuring out, hey, what's going on? Why this happened? I wanted to know what compelled Lemon to sit up there and get that stuff off his computer for future leverage. And I have every right to ask that question. So for those who sit up there and tell me, oh, don't do that, why are you doing that? Screw you. because what Lemon did was some grimy ass shit, and that person didn't show that they had that kind of character in them when they were sitting side by side next to me as a co-host. So I wanted to know. I wanted to know what happened. What caused him to like pull that out on you? What did you do to make him sit up there and say he had that on you and then to pull you out the closet? I wanted to know. And I have the right to know. While y'all blindlessly giving this man passes for bad behavior. And then every time something happened, I got to deal with the fallout. You don't know how many people come and hit me up in my inbox. Yo, what's going on with Lemon? Oh, he talked to Sonny dirty. He did, let's be honest, wrong. What he did to Nurse K. Like, y'all act like I'm supposed to, like, spank him or something. And I got to deal with I'm like, I don't know. That's him. He ain't exhibit that kind of behavior over here. He wasn't cursing out the women. Well, I don't know. Well, baby, well, let's just say publicly, he wasn't cursing out the women of Avatar Nation like y'all see him doing that. So, okay, put an asterisk by that one. So yeah, but I have the right to ask questions, and it's not about issue of haterade and all that other stuff. Like, y'all crazy. Like, y'all, let me read y'all saying in the chat. He was always cussing out women. Yeah, but I remember, yes, he was, but it was women were going at him too. So, Black Girls Code. What's up, Black Girls Code? Said, thank God I never listened to nothing, know it all. Black Girls Code says, I said the same thing, SK. People told me I didn't know what I was talking about. Baddest MF says, in my opinion, he's the same person. No, I disagree, man. Because Lemon didn't show the characteristics that he's showing now. I'm gonna be straight 100 with you. I'll be straight 100. I'm like, oh well, a leopard doesn't change his spots. No, he was a cool dude. He was dependable. He didn't show this other side of him. Like he's just I'm flabbergasted, really, to be honest. And I don't care if it's a character or not, because let's be honest, that whole thing that I'm a thespian and I'll change, that did not come up back in when we as a co-host. That mm, that never came up. My damn Scorpio says Lemon is only low on a teleport. Yeah, I've been there and done that. Yeah, you're right. All right, let me see what y'all saying. I don't want to ignore your comments. Okay, I think I caught up. Okay. Baddest MF Weave says, SK, I was around during the pandemic, stereo on links and stuff. He's legit the same person. No, I can't say that. Like, I can't say that. Well, he may have been, but he didn't show it the way he's showing it now. So this is an amplified version of what you said he was back then. Because I'm really, to be honest, I'm a person that's rarely like, and I'm gonna say I'm in a state of shock, but it's really like I didn't see that coming. Like, yeah, it's you might be right. I guess he was just a more controlled version of himself. So okay, and that's a good point. Baddest MF Weave. So really, the separation in Lemon and I's rapport, I feel, came when he took that hiatus. Now you can say, "Oh, he took the hiatus because of a personal tragedy." I've been in this area long enough. The one thing that people like to do is throw stuff in your face. Oh, you came asking me when I was going to come back to your show because you couldn't do it by yourself. No, I don't want nobody saying that. I don't want nobody because that's the first thing they said. So when he took that long hiatus, I'm like, okay, I don't pay him. I never paid him to show up for a show. It wasn't no obligation for him to show up for a show. So if he decided he wanted to take on other life ventures, or if something else took a priority in his life, that was his right. So, but I felt that's when the separation really occurred because I wasn't in communication with him. I wasn't. So that bond I felt kind of became a little bit fractured because when you out of communication with somebody, it's just that's just life. It's just like you kind of refresh you a little bit. So, but I mean, it's nothing like negative. It's just like okay, you left, you've been away, things have changed. Time moves on. You know, things don't stay the same. So let me see. Baddest Weave says it's videos you have on private due to his antics. Well, no, not necessarily Baddest Weave. I had to private a lot of stuff because there were personal, private information in some videos that when people would come up on the panel, there were things that were said, that were shown, that could have compromised someone's privacy. So it wasn't solely to protect Lemon, or as you think. What's up, Soul Sister? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Ron P says, "Yep, things seems to change after the hiatus, and that's the truth of the matter. It just was different. I don't know if it was the energy. I don't know. He said he a demon. I don't know if his soul got possessed. I don't know, but it just seemed different." Molly Maybach says, "SK, once you remove yourself from the situation, he'll have no choice but to see the actual snakes who are around him. He's sitting next to Tracy and Uppity." That's a good point. So is all I tell you, the bleachers are always the best place to be. And I saw a lot of snakes come out today, especially in YTCs. People I ain't seen in ages. And I'm like, oh, I see you. I've been wondering where you been. Ooh, I see you. Ooh, okay. I saw a lot of snakes today. And you know what, Molly? And I was like, Tracy, you know what? I was like, you know what? Don't go to the church, Tracy. But I hope she take her ass to the church. And I hope Jay Wilson and whoever the deacon and the head security are waiting for her ass and get her on a trespassing charge. Now I don't never want nobody's like freedom to be apprehended. But sometimes when freedom to be compromised, but whenever you start giving people the benefit of the doubt, they just do the most. And Lemon does have a lot of snakes around him, a lot of people who are of a negative spirit of the negative sphere around him. You notice that when there's a people who are a negative energy, they congregate around. Like you ever seen shit on the street, and what's on it? Flies, and that's what it seems like. All over there's nothing but flies, stinky flies. That's what it seemed like because they're all negative. People encourage him to drink, so he becomes so under the influence, he don't remember what he doing, or he said the most asinine things, and they come in all shapes and forms and colors and sexes, just encouraging him to just do the worst and do the most, and then they laugh and giggle and run away once they see the destruction that he's caused, and then has to wake up and have to deal with the mess that they encouraged him to do. Hmm. Have you ever paid attention to that? Interesting. Social says, SK, you weren't listening to him. He tried to come out, but we're stopping him. This is who he is. Come out? What you mean, come out? He tried to come out. Come out where? What you mean? Are you using the right words? I'm just saying, you need to. What's up, Bertha, man? I enjoyed your show today. You are full of energy, especially that part about the hammerjack. He's sitting on the panel with one now uppity. Interesting. And did he ban Uppity or something like that? Said Uppity said the most ridiculous things, called him all kinds of yaggots and gay, and he's still sitting with her. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. And Uppity is putting a battery in her back. Okay, well she need to put a battery in her shoes because what's she gonna do when Trump cut her benefits? She gonna be walking long and hard to find some food. Black Ghost Code says he's surrounded by people who never liked him, and most are only around him to get under SK's skin, but has no wisdom and no discernment. Oh, he'd definitely be led astray because those that he really cared for, he dogged him out. Let's be honest, Nurse K, a plethora of other people, plethora of other women that really held it down for him. He done did them wrong. So I don't know. Now he got nothing but snakes sitting around him, encouraging his downfall. Like, sad. Soul Sister says his behavior, his disrespectful, always about himself, but you kept stopping him on your channel. Yeah, you're right, Soul Sister. I did put a muzzle on that because, and let's be honest, I did a test, and there were a couple times that I let Lemon do his thing and rage and scream, and every time I'll come back the next day, and guess what color my video was? Yellow. My video was never green when I let him do what he wanted to do. That's stuff you don't know. Y'all sitting up here saying, "Oh, SK, you trying to stifle him. You need to let him free. SK, you're trying to control him. Lemon SK is trying to control you." No, I wasn't. But who wants to put in work in a video, be live for 3, 4 hours, and you got to come back and your revenue is messed up because now you got to wait. And that's back in the day when YouTube took their time to review your video. Right now, it's instantaneous because people could complain like, "Yo, you're causing us to miss out on revenue." So that was back in the day when YouTube would come back 2, 3, 4, 5 days later. Oh, okay, it's great. So that's the stuff you don't know. Every time he would go off or go ballistic, or y'all would love it, his drunken rage he would go in, my videos would be yellow. That's the stuff y'all don't know. J Don says he did me wrong. I'm just observing while getting ready for bed. Well, how he do you wrong, J Don? I remember y'all fell out because you said something about his brother. Baddest MFW says, "Thank you, so Sister SK acted like he don't remember." No, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Lemon was not a blatant liar like this. So y'all can sit up there, "Oh, SK acting like he." No, that's not true. I'm not going to sit up here and accept what you're saying as 100% truth. It's not. Yes, did I sit up here and stop him from going all in? Yes. I'm not worried about that part. I'm talking about the dishonesty. I'm talking about the blatant lying. That's what I can't stand. It's the blatant lying. That's what I can't stand. It's the lying. Like that dude didn't lie to me like that when we were talking, during our time when we were on our show. I don't care about the whole temper shit. That's whatever. I dealt with that as I saw fit. It's the lying. Like just the like, how can you call it? The nonchalant lying as if it's truth. That is the most bothersome thing to me. Because I don't deal with liars in my real life and I don't deal with them online. So to see that that's being widely accepted, and y'all want to get at me and say I'm jealous, that man played in my face 3, 4 different times. First time with Brianna, second time in 1999. The third time he gonna sit up there and say, "Oh, if you really need it, I give it to you," like as if I'm his bitch. Fourth time he come on my platform and gonna go curse me out. Yo, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool. J Dunn says, "What's up, YTC? How you doing?" He would invite me over to co-host, then get so drunk and cuss me out like I showed up for no reason. I used to stay up there for his lives, and he took me and my time for granted. Well, J Dunn, I understand where you're coming from. I know if people invite you somewhere, you expect to be treated with the utmost respect, but as you said, it was another component, which is the alcohol, is something that he was dealing with. And let's just say that, Lemon, like I told you before, publicly on your platform, when's the last time you've been to the doctor? Do you know the state of your liver? You going you're gonna walk around here and have cirrhosis of the liver at the age of 40. Now, do we know if he's drinking all those teleports and all that? No. Because what's ironic though is that when he was in Vegas, ain't nobody really said he was a drunk. So that might be another play. You never know. But you never know. I don't know. But he may be a functioning alcoholic. Who knows? Baddest MFW says he didn't speak much on topics because he would say he didn't see the video. Maybe he had a job then. Maybe. YT camera, why not? We did. See, that's the thing when you lie to me. I can't. I don't know if what you telling me in the background is a lie or what I want to hear. Because YTC, we have spoken in the background, and when we come to the forefront, his behavior is the antithesis of what we talked about. So what does that lead me to feel? Is that you're just telling me what I want to hear so that our conversation could go a certain way. But you're still going to do what you want to do anyway. And that's what people don't understand. When they were like, Sir King, you could have told him about, oh, the copyright or getting a second channel. Avatar Nation already had that conversation months ago. Months ago, before you were even, not you, YTC, before y'all were even recommending that. We had that. But you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. So I'm not having no conversation behind the scenes because it does no good. It does no good. It does no good. What you say, Bertha Jackson equals 9 payment for the video? What you said equals a 9 cent payment? Child, don't tell me that, Bertha May. Don't tell me that, Bertha May. What's up, real Mama Fifi? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Baddest MF Wee says he was screaming the P word back then. You will take the video down. Oh no, maybe I did. I mean, if he was screaming it, I felt like I felt the P word is disrespectful towards women. That's just me. That's how I feel. It just feel like it's disrespectful towards women. I hate that word. I really do. I don't know. For some reason, that word, I hate it. I'd rather somebody say coochie than that word. I really do. I hate that word. I mean, it just seems very lowbrow. To be honest. Baddest MFW says Jay Dunn, you're dumb to keep going places where they cut you out after the invite. Oh, time. All right, I remember Lemon getting drunk and stupid, but never the compulsive lying. Yeah, Bertha made in 1999, and then the mofo, and not saying I need it, but then if it's just for entertainment value, like I would just send you the 20. I say, yo, bro, it ain't no big deal. It ain't nothing. It ain't that big of a deal. Here's the 20. That would let me know, yo, okay, I get you. But he didn't even send no 20, no nothing. And once again, I don't need it. But it's about treating people a certain way. And if you needed to accept that to honor that person's obligation or whatever, then like just don't be like, oh, it just didn't sit right with me. It just didn't sit right because I would never have done that to him. Never. If Jay Don set up here and he sent me a $50 bill, I would have never told him he had to go. Sorry, just wouldn't do that. Just wouldn't just wouldn't have done that. So all right, the Lemon Brother. We're not getting into that. Lemon wasn't known as a liar or vindictive when he was on SK. I agree. He was totally different. So that's why I'm kind of like taken aback by this character, I guess. What's up, Brown Beauty World? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. YTC was rude to SK today. Up and stuff said YTC was rude to SK today because you know Lemon's a liar. She was all right to me today. J says they said he was drunk and falling everywhere. Oh, really? Did they say that? I remember one day he was, but it wasn't like he was that the whole time. Well, they did drink lemon. I mean, Lolo's wine bar, whatever that was. Up and stuff says YTC is playing both sides. But if you play on both sides, does that mean you're neutral? Ron P says YTC is just reporting the news. I think people might be confusing custard with lemon. Mm. SK, when did I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I don't see that's the thing. I don't really ask people about their personal details. Like that whole Kimmy situation. They want to sit up here and stir a narrative that I knew. Let me just tell you something. Kimmy has disappeared from this platform. So the last thing that I'm gonna really remember is either she can have babies or not. And then I was thinking about that. If she had found a way to have a baby, is that my right to take that moment away from her? Because we know in today's world, in modern science, now things that happen they ain't never happened before. So she maybe could have found a way to have a baby. Because at that time, like I said, that person was in my chat. Then they hit the back chat, and I was excited to see them, and then I was like, oh, nothing ever reigned in my mind. And even if she did say that, maybe she had found a way to have a baby, like through in vitro fertilization, if I'm even saying that right. I don't even know what that process is. So why are you coming like that whole thing was kind of messed up? Like I just think about that. And then I spin the whole narrative, oh, he was coming at you that way. He was coming. I would never do that. That's not in my character. If a woman cannot have a child, I would not rub it in her face that she can't have one because then you got to deal with something with karma, right? So don't do that. Like that's not even part of my virtual DNA. So to sit up there and say I would do something or say something like that, I was really amiss. Like you, if you follow the conversation, I even put it in the back, like yo, and like I said, that's not my moment to ruin for her. You know what I mean? Like that's just weird to me. That whole situation. I see what they're trying to do, and then they try to get the other women involved in the sector because it's 90% women, and they know that's something that's near and dear to a lot of women's heart. But that ain't that. No, don't do that to me. That ain't right. That's not. I was actually caring for you. Just like I said, I wanted to get an update because maybe we would have made a contribution to the baby shower. And then she's like, "Why would I think you think I can?" It ain't nothing about that. There are some kind people on here. So, but anyway, moving right along. Um, while T Kevin says, I guess y'all are an empath because some of those things he's maintained the same stance, but I guess time will tell what happens with him and Shakim. Hmm. Molly Baby said, why does Lemon always get the benefit of the doubt but SK? Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Molly. This man sit up here lying, saying he run plays. He done stole Rick Reed laugh, and y'all just like I had to turn off that man broadcast because he was up there giggling like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm like, no, this is not the limit. I know that laugh never appeared on my broadcast for 3 or 4 years when we were co-hosts. It just is not you. Give it back, lose it, cut it out your throat. That is just so. Ugh. That laugh don't even go with your persona, and you took it from Rick Reed. Rick Reed is the only one that sit up here and sound like Oscar the Grouch, and then start laughing like Little Debbie, like I did it like the girl on the Little Debbie cake box. Like you don't even know which characters to take. Weird. I don't care how old Lemon is. Molly, why is SK doing it now? He dropped James also. Okay, let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Yeah, they did. He admitted to falling out, but I don't know why. Okay, and none of my real friends will ever wear Timu tennis shoes. Molly says, I think YTC just wants to de-escalate LOL because she has defended SK2 when Lemon was upset. Up and stuff says Lemon said he didn't know Shakimi was gay. Ro was gonna meet Shakimi, so he had to know Shakimi was gay. Baddest MFW, J Dunn, if they get on probation for online activities like you did, I will call them dumb. Brian P is putting timestamps. Baddest MFW says folks mad at Lemon after hitting his panel and getting dismissed. He's the same fool. Up and stuck says Shakini Sector said he was gay before Vegas. Viral Loss says, oh my, I'm sensing hoes with Heart Live coming. Child. All right. Molly has thanks. Oh, Molly Maybach says, Bertha May Jackson, hell no, I promise I don't. Well, I didn't. Up and stuff said Limit is a lie. He said his dog named Creed. Now Christopher, the twink in the picture. And who the hell is Eli? Now I'm hearing him say Eli. So anyway, left-handed Libra says, "Hey SK, how you doing? Left-handed Libra with your right-handed self. All I want is a bacon cheeseburger," says Pastor's Canadian bacon strips. Up and stuck says Leonard is a lie. He still has Shakim pics in his phone. Black Girls Code says, I can't believe people even find them entertaining. Ooh, child. Okay, so I caught up with y'all comments. So that's pretty much y'all. That's all I got really I want to say about the situation. So I'm a miss just like y'all. And that's it. There's a lot more I can't say, but I just think people are just gonna take what I say, snip it, and then send it over to Lemon. And, it's just like I don't even want to go through that. I don't want to even go there. But there ain't no need to be jealous of you. You ain't hardly done what I done. I wish you the best of trying to do it. All the success to you. But the main thing you need to learn, what you ain't doing right, is you need to stand alone. And that's what I fear is that you can't stand alone. And yes, I said it. You can't stand alone. You can't handle what Brianna and all them did to me. Talking about don't hit his link and survive. I would never link up with people who try to take me out of the game. Never. 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 Eli is his neighbor. Mm, up and stuck. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right. So I'm gonna take a brief commercial break. What you say? Eli is the child. I'm taking a brief commercial break. If you want to, feel free to send just a dollar sign so I can crown child. Y'all doing a lot in this chat. Okay. Mm. We'll be right back. Mm, 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 mm. I'm trying to find a damn clip. Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know what she was thinking. I know what I want to see. Bust that pussy.
Damn, what the fuck y'all looking at? Y'all supposed to be watching her motherfucking dance moves, not me. Shit.
Shit. And that's Pizarro in between Brianna's legs because she always kissing up to her. All right, let's get into this whole Brianna situation, y'all. Brianna only back because she missed a check. That's what she said in her live today. Okay, she she lost. She don't know where to take her channel. She tired of the B sector, but she need the money pretty much. And I told you that when she sat up there and said these are the people that owe me money and put up that big old screenshot and all that shit, and then YTC sat up there and paid her bad today. I said that's tacky. That's tacky. It don't matter. I understand you want to get your money, but it's tacky to sit up there and publicly shame those people the way you did, Brianna. But like you said, you need money. Pretty much, Brianna was saying that she need money today and she about her money. So I guess she told Lawnmower Man he better improve business, so she gonna let him go. I know she already did let him go, but she said she only back. And I'm like, damn, that's so tacky. You said you know. She said I'm here for the money, but yeah, I'm also here for y'all. No, that's not. No, she only here for the money. So that's why she decided to do a reemergence. She said she gonna do a full return on April 1st. Okay, what's the other thing? Then they had the B sector debate. Listen, your entrance is what determines how you come into the B sector. Okay, they were sitting up there trying to compare KRN and Shakim about who's B sector and who's not. KRN maybe gets this pass of being B sector because he was pushed in by some OGs and some people who had been here long term. Shakim had came in with some other people and all the stuff that followed him. That's why it's about who Brooke not B sector. She not. She came in from the people with R. Kelly and LG and EG was over her following her because she just sat up there and scammed them. So she not be how you come in is really determined whether or not you be sick or not. And a lot of people are really it's your knowledge. Like a lot of people who starting off, if you don't know certain shit, like we know uppity is not B sector. Somebody gave her cliff notes or something. We can just tell. We know who B sector and who not. Like we know when you come from another area, or we know when you run over the LSA, or we know when you just been like hired somebody to bring you up to speed. We know. And it's fine, but it's just how you enter the game is what determines whether or not you B sector. It's and you see it all the time. You see it all the time. All right. Jaden says, what Jaden says? I'm glad Vincent. Oh, sorry. I'm glad Robert. Are you talking about ODS clip? Oh, okay. All right. Ness gave uppity the cliff notes. Oh, okay. Well, I knew it was somebody. I knew it was somebody. All right. What's the other thing I want to talk about? The lives be set to judge hater. Okay. So yeah. So then also Tracy's supposed to be going over there and visiting Jay Wilson's church on Easter. Now I was gonna sit up here and say Tracy don't do that, but I don't give a damn now. I don't give a damn. I hope her stupid ass sit up there and go to the church and they be waiting her with the whole damn San Antonio Police Department because she is already documented as an offender. So let her go sit up there, take her ass up there on Easter and wind up in handcuffs, sit up there, uh, doing all that she does. Talking about okay, wind up with a trespassing charge. Go ahead. See, sometimes you be trying to give people passes, like okay, don't do that. I see you trying to change and be doing the most. I ain't said nothing bad about Tracy. Nothing except that she got two boyfriends. Who the hell admit that? What? Like anyway, I don't know. That's just like you declaring that you practicing infidelity. Just weird. Just absolutely weird. Um, I was on Jay Wilson's platform last night, and he said he's striking pages. He said he gonna take time today to strike pages and stuff like that because he tired of, I guess, people misusing his content or whatever. So in case you didn't know, QB got hit for guest playing the content from the church. I don't know. So that's that over there. Hopefully they get that sorted out. But I'll do the video about that too because I'm not gonna get into it, but it's just like Jay Wilson, did you have the authorization of the church to do that? But then again, QB, you up there making a mockery of the church's choir, I guess. I don't know. All right, let me see what y'all said in the chat. She the YouTube hoe. Who the YouTube hoe? Oh, Tracy? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Pastors Kennedy Baker said the laws for the lawless. Ooh, child. Well, we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. Yeah, I got you, real Mama Fifi. I mean, you actually right about that. I hope she just gets tested. That's all I hope. I don't know. I hope she ain't sitting over here being a serial spreader, spreading STDs from people to people. You know what I mean? Because she's been Rob Rack, been with that man Noble, now hooking up with two people at one time, and they transients, one in St. Louis and back and forth. I'm like, you better get tasted. You better get tasted, traffic out. So, but other than that, yeah, Bertha May. Yeah, I do feel they're gonna be waiting for her. They're gonna be waiting for her and gonna issue her a trespassing charge, and she's gonna get hauled away in jail. You know Jay Wilson gonna be ready, and he know how to weaponize because he already said how he talk. Oh, if you talk a certain way and you say you're a doctor, you know people take certain notice. So he already got it planned out how he gonna proposition or how he gonna present that situation to the authorities. So it is what it is. If she dumb to take her ass up there, then so be it. Okay. Now the only thing is if she act in good standing, then they really can't do nothing. But it is what it is with that. Now, anything else I want to say? Please, y'all, in case y'all didn't know, Liberation Day is happening on April 2nd. I do advise you on April 1st to go look up what Liberation Day is. Okay? Liberation Day is April 2nd. That mofo in the White House is saying they're going to be putting tariffs on every damn body in every damn country in the damn world. And it's about to set this economy on ablaze. So I'm really hoping that he do a peekaboo and say, I'm just kidding, or pull back because it's going to hurt a lot of people. It ain't going to hurt them countries. It's going to hurt us because we're the one that's going to who the cost of that going to be passed on to. So please look up Liberation Day, April 2nd. And by the time if you wait till April 2nd and look it up, it's gonna probably be too late. So you need to look it up on April 1st. But they're gonna announce it on April 2nd, Liberation Day. What the hell? Who being liberated? Not our wallets, not our pockets. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. But other than that, I'm not going to go in too deep to what I want to say because I do have some form of care for Lemon, but I just don't I'm just not a fan of the lion. I'm just not a fan of the lion. Like the whole thing of, oh, I knew that Pizarro was gonna ask me this stuff, and I had the app on my phone, nigga. How you gonna have the motherfucking app on your phone? Your shit banned already. That shit was banned at it. You forgot that it was on your home screen because you abandoned it. And it was just sitting there because you couldn't get on for a minute, and then therefore it caught you by total surprise. That's that shit I just don't like. I just don't. Why the fuck you lying, nigga? Just be like, I refuse to answer any questions about that situation. Boop, bam, done. Up, I knew that was gonna happen. I planned that already, and that was banded on that, and I motherfucker, I know how stuff happens when you get locked out of your account. And you forget the password, oh, you know, oh shit, okay, now maybe I gotta go get another app, and it sits there, and then you forget about it. You forgot about it. Okay. But damn, all that fucking lying. That's the shit. That's the shit I'm pissed about. Because then that's like to me, how can I trust you, bro? That whole thing with Jay Wilson. Oh, because I didn't know. I knew she was gonna ask me, and I was there, y'all. I was there. Saw that shit in real time. And when I saw that went down, I left. I'm like, oh hell no. Cause that shit was so impromptu. All that. It was impromptu. Pizarro was asking him this, all that. Jay Wilson asking who that man with that in that pose, and he like, oh, that's another thespian act. What? What? You telling me you got a picture on one of your pages? Man, I want to see LeBron. I want to see Jay Morant. I want to see Russell Wilson or what's his name? Patrick Mahomes. Not no man with no damn fur collar pose in a certain way. And I just thank God that like Shaquille didn't take his life. Yeah, I said it. I know everybody looking up. What the hell did Sir King say? I'm just glad that Shaquille didn't take his life. That's why I asked the question. Because whatever was on that, and let me just be honest, I think they lying about the fucking flyer. I think they lying about the damn flyer. Shaquille, I think you lying about the damn flyer. Let's be honest. And let me back it up because I see Team Minnesota drop down. I said I'm glad that Shaquille did not take his life because if he felt that what Lemon was doing to him was putting his business out to the point that he had to come out, some of that stuff pushes people to the edge. And maybe he could not handle the virtual harassment and bullying online that may have made him make a drastic forever decision. That's what I'm saying. That I'm glad that didn't push him to the point that he wanted to end his life. Because y'all got to think about that. And y'all know it's true. A lot of people get pushed to the height of embarrassment when they feel they can't come back from that because maybe their online community is the only community they have, and they can't deal with the comments and the commentary that they feel that they can't bear to live no more. So I'm glad that Shakim did not take that approach. Now, I feel they lied about the flyer. I feel because what did they say? They were watching a movie on the computer. Now, anybody that know that when you scrolling through movies, it also sometimes includes video clips. So I feel that somebody saw a video clip of something that was very compromising. That's what I feel. It ain't no damn flyer. You ain't gonna lie to me. I think there was some footage or something that was the antithesis of what somebody said they was. Because like I said, why you ain't gonna sit up here and say, oh, it was Photoshop? I think I asked him that. I said, why you gonna sit there and say it was Photoshop? Because y'all lie so damn much. You would have said, well, let me Photoshop that to make me look like what I'm not. But when you got videotape, that's kind of hard to do. I'm just saying, this is my commentary. This is my observations that I'm entitled to say. Because y'all want to say, let me see. I would stop that, J Dunn. That's not nice. That's not nice, J Dunn. Ron P says, I remember Shakim was quite broken for a while after that. Then he had to play in his comeback. So true. Maybe perhaps a stretch, but still Shakim and Lemon were both involved with all the shenanigans. I think to a point, Robert Law. I think to a point. We don't know. I know Bertha May. Bertha May, Zulu was seeing what it's doing to somebody else. And Zulu's like, oh, hell no, do not come to me. Do not come near me. Zulu is terrified of that thing, that power jack. Yeah, so that's all I pretty much got to say, y'all. I'm not going to drag this thing out. I'm not going to really dog Lemon like I can. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And I just can't stand that damn line. I just can't. I just can't. And it's just that's that's a terrible trait to have because nobody can then trust you. Nobody can trust you at all when you known to be a prolific liar like that, in the good or the bad times. And when you need somebody, people are going to be numb to your requests because you lie so much. With that being said, if you want to, feel free to send a gesture to Dog Sign Circling Crown. That's my commentary. I'm not going to beat this horse to death, but that's all I pretty much got to say about it. Red Girls Code says, "What's up, Asia? How you doing?" Whatever it was enough to make Shakim out himself, and then it was dirty as fuck. I agree. I agree. For Shakim to have come out and spray his own tea, that means a lot. Just like Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson came out here and sprayed his own tea before somebody else could spray it for him, which means what the other person had was breaking and earth shattering, right? Okay. So yeah. All right, y'all. So that's the I'm gonna drop my link real quick. If you want to come up and hit the link and tell us what you think, so feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. And let me say something else. Well, a lot of people out here caping for certain people. I had Honest Row today in YTC chat talking about, oh, I was being messy with the question. See, that's that shit I can't stand. Like, stay out of shit that don't got nothing to do with you. Got nothing to do with you. And I know a lot of them people, not y'all in the chat, but I know a lot of y'all want to be best buddies and viewed highly by James and all these other people that you have in high regards or have a high opinion of. But don't put yourself in stuff that ain't got nothing to do because what happened? My eyes got laser focused on that little 4-eye hamster. And I'm like, why he out here talking about, yeah, I was being messy with the question I was doing with Kimmy. That had nothing to do with you. And no, I wasn't. I actually was trying to sit up here, thought that she was pregnant. Like I said, I forgot that she couldn't have no baby. You know how many years ago that was? I can't commit that shit to memory. I can't. I can't. Anyway, let me drop this link. Sorry, y'all. I got distracted. He over here getting frequent fly dick miles, traveling all across the United States to get some pee. He flew all the way across California in hopes of seeing Shakim. And you know they weren't gonna sit up there and do the Cupid shuffle together, probably the Cupid shuffle in bed. Like, all right, the nerve, the nerve, the nerve, the nerve. Uh, the nerve. I understand what you're saying. Row is messy, but a lot of people are truly. Some just are sticking like, oh, I understand that. I understand people are messy, but damn, it was like, why are you sitting up here inserting yourself in this situation that ain't got nothing to do with you? You better hope Brown don't sit up here and bury you in the damn forest somewhere in Virginia while you sitting over there doing go-go classes. You need to sit up there and take your ass in karate classes, defend yourself. Do some taekwondo or something. Take some boxing classes so when he sit up there and jack you up, you'll be able to punch him in the face or the knee or the balls or something instead of screaming like a hamster like you look like. Come on now, don't try me because I can roast you for days because you easily roastable. Easy roastable. Mm-mm. Robert Love says, I can't be mad at Ro when I envision that cute little palm tree on top of his head. Is that what you call it? A palm tree? Mm. The Cupid shuffle, Asia. The Cupid, not the Cuban. That's what dragons be doing with what's his name? Alejandro. Oh Lord. All right, here we go, y'all. That's it. I ain't got nothing else. I said what I want to say. It's the light. But please stop all that lying. Please just stop. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Bertha May Johnson said Ro ain't got no rhythm, so you don't know his ah. Ah. So Bertha May, I'm a straight heterosexual male, and I cannot envision that in my mind of what his rhythm is in the bedroom. Oh Lord. Let me see what you said. I would go up, but I look so bad tonight, and all it takes is yeah. Don't do that because they will sit up there and run around with your camera slip from platform to platform. You see, Jay Wilson got a whole damn bacon strip page. That's okay. We don't need you to be the next Hershey. So show restraint. Show restraint. Voguing to the guys. The guys are saying, "Oh hell no," and voguing right back. All right, y'all. That's all I gotta say. That's it. Thank you for being an excellent audience. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture. I would appreciate it. Please thumbs up the live before you exit. And that's about it. I just want to say I can't stand liars. I just can't. And then on top of that, I'm not rehashing, but it's also the way you treating people. And there's a lot of victims that have come out of there saying they feel treated a certain way. And I don't see them saying, "Oh, it was just a play, it was just an act," and they reappearing. Like they leaving, and that's how I know that ain't no act. When people up here taking their feelings and standing true by it, you know. So, with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all take care. Have a great one. Bye, y'all. Be the change you want to see in the world, and please, y'all, prepare for whatever gonna happen on Liberation Day. So, this world is a mess. Bye, y'all.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.